All right, welcome back, guys. Sorry we have not been consistent. People have been sick. I was personally in the hospital overnight for a procedure. I don't have a thyroid anymore.
And
He's
I
a
was sick for
superhero.
like 10 days. So,
But we're back. We're back.
we're back, baby. And we're here to talk about the playoff games. The ones we
Yeah.
missed and the ones this week. So,
A lot
Sammy,
has happened.
you go ahead and talk about the past week's games for your perspective.
Yeah, Sam, go ahead.
So for me, for wild card, let me actually whip out my notes that I took on my phone. Got about 2 pages. I'm not going to, go through every single bit of them, but
Blues Clues.
Panthers and Rams game, Panther looked stressed against the team who was not supposed to be a threat. He did good, but he started looking really stressed towards the second half. Rams came back like I knew they were going to win. I expected it. I think Panthers are a big contender for the playoffs and possibly the Super Bowl next year. That's all I'm saying. They played phenomenal. I think if the Panthers had gotten forward and past the Rams, I think they could have beaten the Bears and I think they potentially could have won the Super Bowl with how they played. Bryce Young had another Bryce Young masterclass that just for no reason happened.
The back and forth masterclass.
Literally. And then let's see, the Packers, Bears. Caleb Williams is still consistent. He played good in that game. Yes, he was down 21-3 at half, but then he came back. He's one of the few quarterbacks that when they're under a lot of pressure, you don't see him get stressed that much. You look at him, you go, yeah, like obviously mentally he's probably stressed. He's there. But when you look at his actual stature, he doesn't show it. He's just, man, we're behind. And then he just comes back out of nowhere.
Very composed. I do like how he plays.
Very composed. That Bills and Jags game.
He's much more of an athlete than I give him credit for.
Man,
that boy can move. He can move.
Yeah, no, literally. What else? We got the Bills and Jags. I mean, it was just a dogfight between both teams. Josh Allen got tush push for 15 yards on one play of the end zone. The one that was the touchdown.
We're talking about which Josh Allen.
You mean the quarterback?
Yeah,
the quarterback. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, or you meant Josh. Yeah,
I'm sorry, I just like that joke.
It's so funny. It's so funny.
That's all right.
But yeah, Bills defense needs to lock in for next year. They need to do something. I was going to say next game because I took these notes like right as that game ended, but we all know what happened in the divisional round. I'll get to that, but
I'll get to
49ers and Eagles, that was a rough game. Out of the wild card games, I'd say that was probably the second worst. And I'll give my explanation for why I think that's the second worst and not over another game. We're going to have a rough path to the Super Bowl. They had Kittle. The kill is gone. We all know what happened in the Seahawks game. I'll get to that as well. They just very stale game in that. The Eagles, 49ers struggling to move the ball. If the Eagles couldn't beat the 49ers, who they did have George Kittle, but they didn't have anybody else, the Eagles struggled against that. Like,
they weren't going to go anywhere.
They weren't going to go anywhere. They would lose in the divisional round regardless who they faced. Yeah. Patriots and Chargers, that was another slow game. The Patriots won that, obviously. I figured they were going to win that. Chargers defense put up an interesting fight. Justin Herbert's just not ready for playoffs, man. I don't know what about him, but granted, he had a lot of O-line hurt, so he didn't have time to throw the ball, but he's just, I don't know what was going on, man.
Say that Justin Herbert isn't ready for the playoffs when he's been there how many times now?
Yeah,
this is his third time.
I'll say my piece on it when it gets to my turn, but
yeah.
I don't agree with that.
I just wanted to make that statement.
I think he's a good quarterback, but he's just been struggling a lot, and he's had a hurt team. I think both teams, for what they did defensively, played well. I was honestly shocked the game was as low scoring as it was. It was 16-6.
16 to 3.
16 to was it 3? I thought okay. No,
yeah,
I thought
16 to 3.
Was it really?
Yeah. There was only one touchdown scored. And they only kicked one field goal.
Patriots. Oh yeah, it was 16-3. Yeah, you're right. But I just thought the Patriots would have had at least like 3 touchdowns in that game. The Patriots, for how good they were, struggled against a defense they should not have struggled against. I think out of all the teams they faced so far, that was the one team where I was like, that defense is not going to be a problem, and Drake May was going to drop like 400 yards passing probably like 80 yards
I
rushing.
thought you better say 400 points.
No. He was going to drop
right.
at least 400 passing yards, 3 touchdowns. I thought he was going to have a masterclass, and he struggled to move the ball in that defense. And then he got the touchdown at the end, but it was a struggle to move the ball during that game. I thought, I knew the Patriots were going to win. Did not think it was going to be that low scoring. Steelers-Texans game, my team lost. That was a very boring game up until the fourth quarter. End of the fourth quarter, everything just spiraled. Aaron Rodgers was just too afraid to throw the ball, got sacked a lot. CJ Stroud didn't particularly play well in that game. That was a defense versus defense. Not a single offense in that game I will give credit to being good. That was defense versus defense. CJ Stroud couldn't move the ball that well. The Steelers threw picks that got them in to field goal range and whatnot. That was both defenses performing out of their ass, doing phenomenal work. I give credit to the defenses. Both those offenses, awful. And divisional games, Texans and Patriots, that was another one of those games where I thought it was going to be a way higher score. It was 28-16 that game, right?
Mm-hmm.
20-16. I thought the Patriots I honestly thought that game was either going to be a like Patriots win 10-7 or Texans win 10-7, like a very low scoring game because that Texans defense was solid, but CJ Stroud looked like a third grader out there playing with a bunch of college kids. He did not look, I'm not saying he's a bad quarterback, but he was rough. He was rough in that game. He threw 4 picks in the first half, I believe. Those were all in the first half he threw those.
Yeah, those are the only picks he threw.
Oh, no, 3. 3 in the first half. Excuse me. I think he had 3 in the first half, and then there was it 3 or was it 2 in the first half? I think it was 3, right?
I don't recall.
I think it was 3 in the first half, and then there was 1 in the second half. But he turned the ball over. He threw 4 interceptions. I will even say, Drake May had a lot of turnovers. He fumbled the ball 4 times and threw a pick. He was struggling, too. That was a good Texans defense. I'm not even saying the Texans defense was ass. Both of them were struggling in that game. The Patriots had the way better offense, so they could move the ball. I give credit to CJ Stroud because he was throwing to a second-string tight end that, granted, he did throw some high passes that were kind of, far out of reach. It was, fingertips, touching up there trying to grab them. But I still think that he could have maybe thought about it and went, this is a backup tight end. I shouldn't be throwing it that high. I get he didn't want to be picked. He didn't want anything to happen, but it's you gotta, if you know they're not, if you throw to him twice and you see that you did the same throw twice and he dropped the same throw twice, don't do the same throw a third time. He did it a third time and it dropped it. I'm like, that's like playing in Madden and throwing to Fred Warner 3 times in a row while he's on top of the defender going, he won't pick it the third time, throws it.
It's not the same thing.
But I feel like it's a lot on the team. There's some blame on CJ Stroud. Obviously, I'm not taking that away from him. But I'm also not going to say it's fully him because they didn't have anybody to use. This was such a weird playoffs where this literally, how I saw the Patriots run was very similar to the Eagles run last year where they were going against a lot of hurt teams. The Patriots run this year, they're doing well, but they've gone against the Chargers who had literally 2 right tackles hurt?
Left and right.
2 tackles hurt. How does that happen?
Right. Yeah.
Left and right? Yeah. Both hurt. They had Najee Harris wasn't that big of a deal. They were just missing so many important pieces to help their offense where it was only so much you could do. Texans, Nico Collins was out with a concussion from the Steelers game. That was a big hit. He went head first, and I immediately, before they even called it, I said, he's got CTE and he's done for the game. And literally it was 20 minutes later.
That is tough.
But if you looked at that hit, immediately as soon as I saw it, I was
I get what
he's
you're
out.
saying, but
just the way
instant CTE? No.
Dude, he was going at least 10 miles an hour head first into the ground. Not even sliding. It was boom. And then I just was he's done. He got
him with that Triple H, Brian Kendrick pedigree.
It was a straight head into the ground. And I was oh
that.
Man, he's done. But yeah, that was a rough divisional game with the Texans and the Patriots. Patriots won. They moved on to the championship. Bills and Broncos, that was a good game towards the end. A lot of questionable calls. There was the obvious, was it a pick? Was it caught? It's hard to tell between those two because if you look at it from different angles, there's an angle that was just recently shown where it shows the ball being caught. But if you look at it from another angle, it shows the ball being picked. So it's really hard to gauge, was it caught? Was it picked? Because there was an angle I saw where Cooks came down with the ball. He was on the ground, knees are on the ground holding the ball, and everyone was oh, that's a catch. there's another angle where as he's going down, you're seeing the ball being ripped from his hands. So you're like, oh, that's an interception. It's really hard to make those calls. And how I saw it was the referees had two ways to go about this. I'm not saying it was a bad call on them. They had to make an important call. They had to be very, very fine with it. I saw it as they thought, what's the easier route to go? Getting chewed out by the few Bills fans or almost getting killed by the, the Bronco fans? So, I mean, it was kind of there, but I understood the call they made. I think the only issue I had with it was not reviewing it. If it was reviewed and they still call it a pick, I'm fine with it. I just wish they could have maybe given it a chance to look at it. Because then fast forward to I'll talk about the Rams-Bears game, but actually I'll do that now because that's the next divisional game. The Rams-Bears game, phenomenal game. Caleb Williams is that guy for the Bears. I'm telling you, next year, he plays how he did. If Mike Evans doesn't re-sign with the Buccaneers, the Bears need to sign him and they're going to the Super Bowl. I'm telling you that now. He had no receivers to hardly use besides DJ Moore. He had two good tight ends. Did not have a lot of receivers. He threw an absolute, that was a Madden pass for all of you that know the pass I'm talking about. Rolled out of the pocket, back 10 yards, stopped, threw off the back foot. Cole Kmet caught a dot in the corner of the end zone. And I was in my room watching it. And I was like, oh my God. I'm like, he's not going to win it. I was like, he caught the ball. And I was like, what? And I just sat there frozen, just in shock. I was like.
Just like Sean McVay. Sean McVay was.
Yeah, he was just like, what? But yeah, no, it was the craziest, just like, what is going on? Like one of those moments. But that was a good game. There was that big catch with Davante Adams catching the ball, and everyone's like, well, why is his a catch? And the other one was ruled an interception. How I saw it was that one was ruled an interception after I looked at it for a solid couple days. I think that Davante Adams catch, it was so close. I feel like that one could have been called an incomplete passive challenge. With how much it bobbled, I feel like it could have been because there was a lot of bobbling going on with the ball where that one was actually like an easier call to look at and think, was it a catch? Versus if you look at that Broncos and Bills one from the angle that shows it being a pick, it's a pick. That Rams one, I think from any angle, it shows him dropping the ball. At least to me, it does. Like, obviously, people have their opinions. Not going to take that away. But yeah, that was a very big game. And now we move on to my favorite game of the entire playoffs, the 49ers and Seahawks, also known as the belt-to-ass game.
Shove Sycamore out there. Give him some fucking credit.
It was the belt-to-ass game. Start off with a, what was it, Shaheed kick return touchdown?
Mm-hmm.
Start off with that. Beautiful. The game goes on, and then it just keeps happening, just score after score. McCaffrey gets kind of hurt. You have the backup tight end that's already hurt for the 49ers, or already there for the 49ers, in playing for Kittle. He gets hurt. There's, legit alerts going off in this game saying Brock Purdy is in hell. That was an understatement. He was in whatever's worse than hell. I genuinely was I felt bad for him.
That brother was in limbo.
He was in limbo. There was that was purgatory, limbo, whatever. He was not having a fun night.
But dude, but who they have on offense, who they have on defense, it's just.
That's what I'm saying though. He couldn't do anything. There was nothing for him to do, and it's like doing a 0 overall build in Madden. And that's how that match was.
Bro, it's like they have Christian McCaffrey in the that's the AFC podcast on offense. It's fucking it was fucking,
yeah, no, literally.
Fucking I'm playing tight end and y'all are out wide and just there's no way. It's
should not happen.
Ain't no fucking way anybody's getting open.
I think it was
if Jake Tonjes is your leading receiver, you're in hell, buddy.
I think it was second quarter. It was 7-7. And I was like, oh, this is gonna be a slow game. And I looked in beginning of the fourth quarter, I went on my phone and I was 41-6. I was like, oh, they're dying.
Yeah, it was that meme. Stop it! He's already dead.
No, pretty much.
Oh, it definitely was.
But that game, I think, honestly, just the fireworks that happened, that. I think that is the second highest scoring playoff game we have seen in a while. Besides that Eagles and the Eagles Commanders game last year was 55-20 something. That was that was a big game last year. The Eagles dropped 55 points. I think that was the first time, and I don't know how long that a team dropped 50 plus points in a playoff game. That shit was crazy. But yeah, that was probably my favorite. I lied. That's not my favorite game. The Rams Panthers is my favorite playoff game so far. I think that's the best one so far. It was a close game. Both quarterbacks, I think Young definitely played better than Stafford, but both quarterbacks put on a very good game. Both teams it was down to the last minute, like that entire game. It was such a good game. I think if I were to rank the games so far, I'd go Rams, Panthers, Rams, Bears, Seahawks, 49ers, Patriots, Texans, Steelers, and the Patriots. I think the Patriots Chargers so far has been the worst for me, just because, like, dude, like, I felt like
it was a lackluster game.
Nothing happened in that game until, like, that. Like, it was hard for me to decide what was worse, that or the Steelers, because the Steelers was a higher scoring game, even though my team lost. I didn't have that one as, like, worse, because there was at least more points scored. Like, that game, I was like, dude, like, it felt like nothing happened till late in the third quarter, early in the fourth, and I was like, God, like, it was like 6-3 for almost 2 quarters. But I still think that the Patriots-Texans game was good. Like, C.J. Stroud, even though throwing the picks, that defense, that Texas defense, I more than anything, wanted to see them go against the Broncos and literally, like, they're like the next Legion of Boom, that Texas defense. I'm telling you, dude, that defense is so good. Like, so good. But that's just my whole overview of the playoffs.
All right, who?
I dig it.
All right, who's going next?
You got it.
All right, Rams, Panthers. I think Stafford played pretty shit in this game. I'm not gonna lie.
I agree with you. Yeah, he did not play great.
He got mobiled in the last couple drives by, like, they were playing prevent to try to prevent it. I'm not saying that's the,
Hey, what you got about? Sorry.
He did pretty good. And I think the Panthers' future is very bright. They need another weapon. They need another receiver or tight end, but Coker's actually a dude.
Oh, he is.
Coker. He was winning all night long. Relax. Bryce Young made some elite throws in this.
Oh, yeah, dude.
He's not just like... He got his 5th year extended by this game. Like, really
for sure, dude. He's their quarterback. He's their quarterback.
And they have McMillan. They have Hubbard. The offensive line's not terrible. I'd still build on it. But then you have a lot of defense pieces you need to build. But overall, like, the Rams won it. They moved on. But overall, most I take is, like, Panthers are a team next year, in my opinion.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm right. That's why I was like, I think next year, like, that's why I was like, if they can pull, like, if the Bears don't somehow get Mike Evans, if he goes into free agency, the Panthers, I think the Panthers or the Steelers need to capitalize on those. They need a receiver. If the Panthers get him, Mike Evans and Tedero McMillan, that team is going far. Like, that's 2 amazing weapons to have.
Also, love to Mike Jackson and J.C. Horn.
Oh, yeah.
Like, they're actual fucking dogs. They're playmakers. They are fucking a good corner duo.
Oh, yeah.
And if you make that pass rush more dangerous... More linebackers. You need a linebacker that's actually dangerous. The linebackers are fucking terrible.
Nick Scorton's okay, but they're bad. I'm right there with you. Nope.
And honestly, I'm gonna skip the Packers and Bears game because I'm gonna talk about Caleb Williams in a minute. Bears won with a nice comeback, like Sammy said, but I'm a keep on going with that because
because you don't like Jordan Love.
I don't.
No, that's fine, dude.
Hate me.
I think he's an okay quarterback. I don't think he's that guy.
I think he's overrated.
Overrated?
Overrated, yes. That's what I said.
I like that. I like that a lot.
I think Matt LaFleur makes him look good. You know who also looks good as soon as he steps on the field with Matt LaFleur? Malik Willis. I don't think Jordan Love makes any throws that are, like, crazy. He makes plays to wide open ass people like Jalen Hurts does because his scheme is very good. And as soon as the scheme isn't good, look at Jalen Hurts. He looks. I digress. I'll continue talking about playoffs.
No, you're good.
That's my point. Bills and Jaguars.
Literally, it's like one of those. It's like
honestly, it is just like.
It felt like that was like a regular season game more than it was a playoff game.
It really did. Bills moved on. Good for the Bills. I like the Bills. Jaguars got some good building room. They get Travis Hunter back next year. Need him. He can play both sides. Love that. They need to make some free agent acquisitions. They need some more offensive line.
I'd say offensive line, and you need to get a pass. You need to get a pass rusher to help other Josh Allen. bad. Because having just him, I feel like you need somebody to help him a little bit. You know what I mean?
Mm. More pass rushers never hurt.
I'd say a pass rusher, or I'd go for another linebacker, as I feel like they could use another linebacker too.
Nah, they're okay at linebacker. For to say
Yeah.
Aluakon and Devin Lloyd, like they got a good duo there. If you want to add another guy, sure, but I mean, I just think offensive line, and then I don't know. Focus on the defense, in my opinion. After that,
Oh, yeah. I think for a lot of teams, focusing on defense should be. It sounds dumb, but I think focusing on defense should be more priority. Should have more of a priority than offense. Yes, you want a good offense, but like if your defense can't give you the ball back, your offense won't matter because you're just gonna keep getting scored on.
Not really. 49ers versus Eagles. Fuck the Eagles. Chargers versus Patriots. Very lackluster game. I don't think Drake May played good at all. I don't think Justin Herbert played good at all. I think they both played very bad. Herbert missed a lot of throws. He overthrew a lot of balls. Only reason I can give Herbert some credit is because they were literally the 32nd ranked offensive line in the league, and they run playoffs still.
Oh yeah, like absolutely, yeah.
32nd, but it's like look at those. I think the future's bright. I'm honestly worried about them next season.
I am too.
They get their tackles back, and yeah, they're gonna be scary. Make the offensive line actually competent. Herbert was running more than I've ever seen him run this season. Like he was getting cooked. Like he
had to.
And then Drake May, he missed a bunch of stuff. Like he overthrew. He got the job done, but it was not a perfect outing. But Chargers are a defense where it's like they don't have a lot of talent, but they're still like they're coached well, you know?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Like they weren't getting cooked by anybody. That's why I disagree with the Drake May should have had 80 rushing yards, 400 passing yards. Now I don't think that.
A little over exaggeration, but
yeah.
Yeah. I just felt like I thought the Patriots would have scored more in that game was all. That's what I thought. Cause like I'm gonna be honest, man, like I think I can name like in the secondary, like corners and safeties, I probably can name maybe 2 people on that Chargers team. And I'm not saying it's like the worst in the league, but like they need help in their secondary a lot.
That's what I mean though. It's not talent, it's just scheme. Like
Yeah.
But they haven't been bad this year.
Also, on a quick note, I meant to mention this at the beginning. I don't know if anyone saw this, but somehow Josh Allen is like apparently in first place in the MVP race right now. Somehow. He's in the MVP race, and I don't know how that's even possible.
Makes sense to me. Let me finish my shit first.
Yeah, no, my bad. I mean, I just thought, like, I just saw that, like, a couple hours ago, and I was kind of bad. Continue. My bad.
Texans Steelers. Very boring.
Oh, yeah.
Very nothing. Both offensive lines couldn't do shit. Both defensive lines had their way. And then in the second half, it caved in on the Steelers. I mean,
it was like the fourth quarter it caved in, dude. That was like 20 or 30 points in the fourth quarter. It wasn't even the second half.
It got no sense to me.
It moved quick. But no, I don't think Stroud played a good game. I don't think Rodgers played a good game. I think it was purely based on the defense like they said it'd be, and that's what ended up causing it. A pick 6, a fumble 6, and then you're done.
I meant to say, I apologize. One thing I forgot to mention about the Texans-Patriots game was that C.J. Stroud literally looked like he didn't want to be there or that he read the script and knew he wasn't winning. It was like, in his face, you could tell he didn't want to be there. It was the craziest shit. Like, he just had the look of, I'm not winning this game. Like, literally not even wanting to try. I was like, bro, but continue on.
Bills and Broncos. Bills have issues. They need receivers so bad.
Yeah.
Josh Allen can play hero ball all he wants, but he can't overcome throwing to Brandon Cooks right off of the Week 10 waiver wire pickup as wide receiver 1. Like, dude, you need, like, Keon's not the guy. Almost certainly.
I think Shakir's a solid, too.
Shakir's all right, but he's proven he's not good enough to carry the team.
No, yeah, that's why I was like, he's a solid, too. They need a 1. He can't be that 1. Yeah.
Like, And then Josh with that dumbass fumble at the end of the half for no
What
reason.
was that?
It made no sense.
What are you
Bro
doing?
reached his hand out like that and just went, drop the ball. And I was like, what are you doing?
And it's plays like that where he won't be criticized.
Yeah.
Everybody else will be criticized.
Look, that was horrible. If you didn't do that, then the game's tied at the end.
And that was why I hated when, like, granted, McDermott, it was a long time coming, him getting fired. But I don't think that loss was even on him. Because there were so many times where Allen could have just not thrown a deep ball and just played it safe that he put his team in the situation where he turned the ball over. I think it's half and half, but I don't think it was fully on McDermott for that game being lost.
The first pick was on Allen. I'll give him credit on the second pick. That was just a 50.
That was a 50.
A minute ago. 49ers Seahawks.
Belt to ass.
I ain't
It
gonna
was
waste no time.
ugly.
There's not much to say. Belt to
It was bad.
It was
Conjus is
ugly,
your number one receiver. You're done.
And one thing about that game that we know is Sam Darnold's going to the Super Bowl.
Texans Patriots. CJ Stroud threw 4 picks. And he played like shit.
He was a backyard again.
I can give Drake May a little bit of credit because he was not playing with a good offensive line. Will Campbell played absolutely terrible. He did. I'm being honest.
But it's
and
also
the Texans
like,
defense
yeah.
is number 1 in the league. The Patriots is not. And Stroud played horrible.
Yeah, he did.
It was open, and he just would not chuck the fucking rock. He would not throw it with anticipation. He would not throw it with any heat. He was throwing ducks up like you got sacked in Madden, and you're just going.
No, literally.
Dude, you just gotta hit him in stride. There was so many balls he could have hit that he just didn't. Kind of just didn't give a fuck about. They could have won that game easily.
No, they could have.
They
Yeah,
really could have. But he was not in the zone. He was not. I don't know what was wrong. He was missing Nico, sure, but the fact is there was players open. And he was not hitting them.
I was shocked he didn't use. I was shocked he didn't use Nick Chubb as much as he did, like in the past few games. He could have just either ran it a little bit or tossed in Nick Chubb. Nick Chubb was playing really well the past couple weeks. Like, he didn't have insane yards, but he was getting some pretty decent gains.
Hmm. All right, and Rams Bears. Caleb Williams is top 10.
Oh, for sure. I'm right there with you, bro. That's
when you make a throw like that. I don't care. Like that throw to Cole Kmet might be one of the best throws I've seen. Like it's incredible that he does shit like that. And he had another throw in this game. It might have been the game before, but when he was rolling left, pressure in his face again, like 2 people on him, he throws a perfect sideline dot to Roma Dunze.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, that was an amazing pass.
Dude, like, okay, yes, Caleb does miss some of the easy stuff, and he needs to get that. He needs to hit every out route. He needs to hit every slant. But the fact you can hit shit like that, I don't care. We can wait on that. You can get that right. If you can hit shit like that, if you can be in this as athletic as you are, dude, you got my money, you got my time. Like, we'll figure it out. Like,
sorry about that. I had to plug my charger in.
And that's pretty much what I think. Bears need to work on pass rush. Pass rush. Pass rush. Get 4 of them. I don't care. Draft all D-line. I don't care. Like,
I will
seriously,
say,
Montez Sweat cannot live alone there. Please
no,
help
he can't. I think one thing that upset me about that, literally though, like they have decent DBs and decent safeties, and then no, they're not.
Javon Brisker on the safety. They do not have a bad. And then you have Edmonds and who's the other guy? Edmonds and Edwards.
Yeah, Edwards.
They don't have a bad core at all. They need more pass rush though. You have to be able to fucking get home with 4. If you cannot get home with 4 in today's league at all, then you're fucked. You can't.
Seriously, I'm right there with you. I think what made me upset about that game was the pass that, like, the pick he threw that sealed it. When he threw that ball and you watched DJ Moore run,
DJ Moore gave up. He
gave up. Like, he literally was like, at one point he was running and then just started jogging and literally looked like he just didn't care about the pass. Like, granted, yes, it was like, maybe it could have been a little bit on Caleb Williams. I'm not going to say it's fully on him, but like, dude, DJ Moore gave up on that pass.
Running, it's probably 75% their fault.
I think I think even Caleb Williams said, I think he said he thought he was going to like cut up or something like that. And he just, DJ Moore just, I don't know. But Caleb Williams basically tried to like cover for DJ Moore, basically saying it was on him and not DJ. And I'm like, I don't know, man. Like, he literally
Mm-mm.
gave up in that play. Like, that was bad.
You gotta place the blame where it belongs. Like,
That pass made Kobe
QBs
Durant
never
look
do
like
that,
a
though.
fucking all-star.
like, I understand that you're the team captain and you gotta take some accountability, but you're an organization of grown-ass men. Yeah,
No, literally.
They have to take accountability for their own actions.
No, literally. Right there with you.
All right, that's it for me. Until we talk about.
And I don't have much to say because you guys pretty much said
Okay.
everything I was
They-
gonna say. Like,
I mean, that's valid. I mean, like
That's
totally...
I'm
But
just
what-
pumped that my boys are going to an AFC championship.
I mean, it makes sense, of
and
course.
It's the first one they've been to since,
Yeah.
2018?
And they might have a walk-in.
I don't know, man. Did you guys see that little girl? She predicted the Patriots were going to win. They might lose. She's been like
Well,
1-9.
that was before she picked us to win this past week.
Yeah, that's why I was
And
like,
we
she's
did
1-9.
win. So I'm like,
Okay.
I don't believe in that. That's too soon of a little like taboo thing.
Yeah. You know what's messed up is she was being sent death threats from the teams that lost. Like, the fans were sending her death threats. I'm like, this is a 3-year-old girl. I'm like,
that's just the internet.
Yeah.
bro.
You really can't.
I'm
You
not
really
saying
can't.
it's right. No, don't think that. But the
Get this,
internet
man.
is just. The internet is just.
Savage.
Yeah, they're savage, dude.
You could just say tweet I like waffles and just say you should fucking kill yourself. Why? It's just people are just fucking cynical and just depressed. I don't fucking know.
It's like
But-
they're bored and have nothing to do with their
Mhm.
lives right now.
But Pri,
It's
you
like,
at least- You at least start with your playoff predictions from here on out. So you do these two first.
Yeah.
So, our predictions for the championship games?
Yeah. So the final two. Patriots,
I mean-
Broncos, and then
I mean, this is super biased of me, but yeah.
I don't think it's that biased.
I mean, my
I agree.
Patriots are going to the Super Bowl this year.
Yeah, we go.
Like, and that Seahawks Rams NFC Championship game, it's going to be 2014 Super Bowl all over again. It's going to be Patriots Seahawks, and they better not throw on the freaking goal line. That's all I'm saying.
No, wait. For you, they better.
I mean,
Dude,
if they're throwing to Christian Gonzalez, don't do it. Don't do it.
I'm just saying, I think.
Speaking of that, the jersey's on the way.
Let's go. Well,
I
wait,
bought that.
jerseys
I
today.
bought the beanie.
I'm wearing a Malik Neighbors jersey just because I don't care. But
I got Russell Wilson because only jersey I got. Word.
I support the Patriots. I just don't have much merch anymore since the big move.
Oh, that's fair.
but he bought a superstar.
I
Yes,
did.
sir.
And I bought a dope little beanie.
Let's go. I'll go next because I got the same prediction. We got Patriots Seahawks. Ugh, come on, Sam Darnold. I love you, bro. No, Sam Darnold's the next jersey I'm getting. I don't know for what team yet, but one of them.
Sam, I heard reports that Sam has like a little small injury right now. So
He's got an oblique injury. He does.
yeah,
But you know what helps it? Him only having to throw 17 times last game.
You want to know
That's
what his
true.
injury is? His injury is his cock's too big because he's that guy.
I heard Sam Darnold actually for his 40 time he had to coil his hog around.
So he can run.
that's
That's why he's such
wild.
a slow 40 time.
Yeah, because he was being weighed down by his meat.
He said, hold on, let me tie this real quick.
He had to wrap it around his waist like a sand dog. He's kind of crazy.
Oh,
Little
man.
do we know, Sam Darnold's actually Goku in disguise.
If I will say
I will
before
get
my
a Darnold Seahawks color rush jersey. That's what
bro,
we'll get.
I think the Seahawks and Dolphins are like my two favorite color rush. The Dolphins color rush jerseys are so nice. Like I think it's like the all orange is just so nice.
Those
But-
rivalry jerseys go hard.
I
And
feel
that Patriots jersey is sick.
The Patriots rivalry, I feel like the rivalry jerseys to me, like, why was there only certain teams? Well, I'll go on to that. Let me do my predictions. I'm going off.
Yeah,
here.
go ahead.
My predictions, it's tough because obviously the obvious answer to say for that Patriots Broncos game is Patriots are going to win. I like going for the underdog in these situations. I want you to think about
But
this.
the Broncos aren't the underdog in this situation. They're
Yeah,
the number
what-
one seed and they're playing at home.
They're the underdog because think about it. Imagine a Jarrett Stidham, Sam Darnold Super Bowl. That's going to be talked about for ages. If this happens, dude, I'm buying a Jarrett Stidham jersey. If they win, I'm buying a jersey and I'm never
I
taking
will
it
hold
off.
you to that.
I will too.
I will buy a Jared Stidham jersey if they win. I will hands down buy one
You
to be
gonna
like
pay
he's my quarterback.
120?
I just
120?
dropped $130 on that Christian Gonzalez jersey,
I'll
bro.
buy a
Okay,
Jared Stidham
130
jersey.
bucks.
Yeah, I will buy a Jared Stidham jersey if
All
they
right, if
win.
he wins this bitch, you have to. It's on the
I-
pod now.
Yep, we
I
have
will
it.
buy
We
a
have it
Jared Stidham
recorded.
jersey if he wins it.
As a matter of fact,
Okay.
where we at? What was the time marker? 37,
37
36.
minutes flat, pretty much.
Yep.
I will
I
buy a
got you.
Jared Stidham jersey if they win. Dude,
Okay.
I think the reason why I think the Broncos will win, it's not so much the offense. Obviously, they have a lot that's not working for them. Their receivers are looking to come back. I think all of them. I think the only person that's not going to be able to play is J.K. Dobbins, but I'm not going to lie. I kind of like R.J. Harvey a whole lot better than him. I'm going to be honest. R.J. Harvey is like, he's a dog. Like, I'm not saying because, I loved using him in Madden when I would do rebuilds, but like in general, I think he's a solid halfback. I think that Broncos defense was so good this season. I think that defense can carry them, sadly, over the offense, obviously, to a win. I think if that defense comes in, because you got Dre Greenlaw coming on the pass rush, you got, who's the other defensive lineman or the
Nick
linebacker that's
Bonito.
really good? Benito, and there's
He's
someone
an
else
edge,
too.
but
There's someone else too, because you got Greenlaw, Benito, and there's someone else on their line as well, I think, that's kind of solid. I forgot. It's someone else. But anyways, Benito and Greenlaw, first of all, are amazing. And then the secondary, Riley Moss out of nowhere has been pretty good. You got PS2, a dog. Hufanga has been outstanding. Like, it's hard because, like, obviously the obvious answer is say the Patriots are going to win because, like, it's like a 75% chance they'll win and like a 25% chance the Broncos are winning.
The Patriots team is like oddly well-rounded now.
They're well-rounded, but it's like my whole thing that I think is going to happen going into that game.
Can I diss on you a little bit here? What area of each team do you think the Broncos are better at?
Or were you just saying on me or Dupree? What's going on?
I'm talking to you.
Oh, me?
Because
Like,
you said Broncos are going to win. What part of the team do you think is better than the Patriots?
I think their secondary is better than the Patriots. Patriots have, like, they got Christian Gonzalez and Carlton Davis. Solid. Absolutely solid.
Marcus
I
Jones.
think Marcus Jones is good. I'd say Carlton Davis over Marcus Jones. I think he's a way better.
No, Marcus Jones is on the Patriots, though. He's saying top 3 corners are better.
No. I was just mainly saying corners 1 and 2, and then, like,
Marcus Jones is not better than Carlton Davis. Boy, you better stop playing.
I wasn't saying Marcus. I was saying Carlton Davis was better.
Did he say that?
I did.
Yeah.
I said Carlton Davis is better than Marcus Jones.
Okay, but he was just saying top 3.
I think I also just trust I feel like just from what I've watched, I also trust the pass rush with the Broncos more than the Patriots. Not that theirs is bad, but they have trouble getting home on the pass rush. So I trust that Broncos pass rush a lot more.
I don't fully agree with that, but if you were to say anything, Broncos pass rush could get him, yeah. Bonito is still a problem.
The reason why I think the Broncos will win, it's not that I'm like, oh, I think they'll win because, the universe is going to be on their side or like any conspiracy. But I think the Patriots are going to go into that game way too cocky and thinking that they'll win it, where they're going to force over a lot of turnovers. They're going to end up in a situation and go, fuck, we underestimated them. That's what I think is going to happen.
You think they're going to go in the semis and be cocky?
Yeah, dude, they're going against Jared Stidham, dude. I'm telling you right now, they're probably talking like so much shit saying the Broncos are going to be ass. They're going to go in that game and I think that game is going to legit, it's either going to be Patriots win 20-6 or it's going to be like a 10-7 or like a 13-7 game. I don't think it's either going to be like legit 1 touchdown or it's going to be a complete blowout like that Seahawks
We're
game.
looking at the number 2 defense playing the number 8 defense in the league right now, with Broncos being number 2 and Patriots being number 8.
Yeah. I think
when it
it's
comes
just
to the pass rush situation.
The entire season thought the Broncos were not going to be like as nearly as good as they were. I thought they'd be okay. Like the only team that I had, as we said, talked about last episode, that I thought was going to be good was the Bears. That Broncos defense shocked me. They did surprisingly well. Obviously, they need Bo Nix to help them in that game. But I'm not going to lie, like he did good, but I think that defense put in a lot more work than the offense did in that game against the Bills. So I think like Bo Nix was good, but I think in their game against the Patriots, Jared Stidham doesn't be silly. He throws the ball short, run the ball a good bit. And if that defense just
when's the last
locks
time he took
down,
a snap? What was it, like
They
2023?
can't run the ball though. Bo
yeah,
Nix
that is
has been the
true.
leading rusher in the past 3 games.
Yeah,
RJ Harvey is a good tackle breaker, but he can't run between the tackles. That's what J.K. Dobbins was.
He can't.
I
He
just think
really
that
can't.
I think the Broncos are win for the fact that I think Patriots will go in too cocky. It's not that the Patriots are bad per se. I know it kind of sounded like I said that earlier. I think they're going to go into that match too cocky and thinking, oh, this is going to be a piece of cake. They're going to sit there and not worry about any mistakes happening. I think receivers think Drake might get not necessarily sloppy, I would say, but I think he might try to get a little too frisky and might turn the ball over a few times. Not saying he's going to be bad, but I think they might get a little.
You go in the stereotypical they should win, so they're not going to win. I respect it.
That's how I see it, because like look what happened with what was it? It was that Vikings and Eagles Super Bowl, or Vikings and Eagles conference game. I'm telling you now, I think every person, like when I was in high school and I talked to you about the game, everyone was like, the Vikings are winning that. There's no way that Nick Foles is going to win that game. And they blew that Vikings team out. I'm not saying it's going to happen with the Broncos and Patriots by any means, but I feel like the Patriots might be too confident and might not. This might be the first game where they don't try to play it safe and it's going to bite them in the ass.
Yes.
And that's what I think is going to happen.
Yeah, Priest calling on me. Thank you. People got to. I told Manuel this too. People got to stop comparing that. Nick Foles was talking shit on Twitter.
I know that's not the song Mr. Krabs was trying to request on the radio.
Sorry, I'm getting a phone call from my pops right now. I got to take this.
Okay, I'll tell Pri that. You go take that phone call real quick.
Also, like,
Nick Foles was a winning record quarterback before then. He had a starting job. He had attributes. He played before.
He earned that's what I'm like. When was the last time he took a snap? What, 2023?
I think, and you counting preseason? Then yeah, but if you're counting
that's what I'm saying. Like, this is his first snap in like 2 or 3 years, dude. Like, come on now.
Weapons like the Vikings. Okay, maybe I could see like, okay, just fucking throw it to your best player. That usually works. That's fine. But dude, he's fucking throwing to Troy Franklin and Marvin.
Exactly. Like, I can understand if it was like a Sam Darnold situation in Minnesota where he had JJ to throw it to every chance he got.
You have JJ.
There's
Hawkinson,
nobody
Addison.
really to throw it to.
Yeah.
Where's Evan Ingram at? Where has he been?
Exactly. Like, dude, I'm telling you right now, those corner duo, Gonzalez is going to lock up Sutton. Because the only people that kind of get Gonzo is people that win with speed. They get him a little bit. Not even that much. But Cortland doesn't win like that. Gonzo's going to lock him the fuck up. And then Carlton Davis on the other side is not somebody you want to throw at. Then Marcus Jones as well. Dude, they're not going to be able to throw. I'm going to tell you the Broncos game plan right now. Run, check down, punt. That's exactly what they're going to do. And unless somebody breaks a tackle for 80 or they get a punt return touchdown.
Which that won't happen either.
Yeah, exactly. I don't see this game.
It shouldn't be close.
Because
that and the fact that look who's coaching this team now. Yeah. Mike Vrabel, a very defensive-minded coach and a very defensive-minded player. This man played with the Patriots, won multiple Super Bowls with this team. Mm-hmm. If anybody knows this team, it's him.
And I think Bo Nix played a pretty good game against the Bills because not much was open. But you go back there, you look at all the third downs they had. They had so many third downs. How many third downs did he get with his legs? Or how many check downs did he throw on third down that they broke 2 tackles and got the first down? Pretty much all of them.
Every single one, pretty much.
He had, like, nice seam shot, which it was a nice... I'm not trying to shit on Bo Nix here, but I'm saying he's better than Jarrett Stidham. Like he had a nice seam shot, then he had a couple hole shots. I think one was to Sutton and one was to Troy Franklin. I can't remember. It might have been Marvin Mims. But he had a couple good throws in this game, don't get me wrong. But I'm going to throw behind the line. RJ Harvey's going to make a guy miss, then hit a... But, no, the Patriots defense is going to play fully up, and there's nothing... Dude, you can't...
All right, I'm back.
There's not going to be much. Perfect, I just ran out of dialogue to say. Great.
But, that's I'm not saying the Patriots are worse than the Broncos. If that's how it came out, I apologize. That's not what I think at all. They're a solid team. Apologize. I just think that it's just... I feel like I've seen this happen in so many situations where there's matchups where you're like, there's no way they'll lose that. And the teams themselves, I could tell, feel that way. they go into it and then they don't be as aggressive and they let up too much mistakes. Not saying that Drake May is going to throw 3 picks or like fumble the ball 5 times, but he'll let up enough mistakes that be like crucial mistakes that'll basically solidify the game for them not winning, and then the Broncos win. I'm not saying it's a guarantee the Broncos will win. It's just that's what I think will happen. But it's obviously like it's hard for me to decide. Obvious answer is Patriots will win.
Also, did y'all see where the Broncos just signed Ben DiNucci?
No,
I don't know. They
Yes.
signed him a couple of days ago, I think. I don't
Yeah,
know
they did.
After Bo Nix got hurt still, though. So,
Mhm.
yeah.
It was
Is
like
he-
a couple days after Bo Nix got hurt, they signed Ben DiNucci.
Is
And
he
this
a
man was
bigger-
playing in a flag football league.
But is he like a bigger upgrade than
No.
Stidham though? That's what I'm saying. Like,
No,
is it
Stidham's
really?
a play, they still need a backup now.
I also feel like I'm not saying Stidham is the worst quarterback,
I mean, they still have Sam Ellinger as well, so.
but I think that people
But who is
are.
that?
Yeah, literally.
Sam
I
Ellinger,
think-
my goat.
If I'm gonna do an honest, like, try
the
not
jersey?
to be like all like pessimist about it, I
No.
think it'll end up being the Patriots win the AFC, and then NFC is hard, dude. I truly think because so much shit has happened with the Rams, I think they're gonna win. Some shenanigan is gonna happen, and they're gonna get either some call or some whack play that seals the game, and they win. I think Matthew Stafford goes to the Super Bowl, and I think he wins his second. He rides off into the sunset. I think personally,
but again-
whoever wins in the NFC, I think will win the Super Bowl. I'm not saying the Patriots are a bad team. The Patriots are in a rude awakening for whichever those teams they face. That's all I'm saying. Like, both those teams are like so good that I feel like it's not gonna be a blowout, but I think both of those teams would win.
Free hit, though.
I don't think the Patriots are ready. I don't think the Patriots are ready to face that Seahawks team, dude. That defense is crazy.
Bro, the Patriots are coached by a dog. They're ready for anything.
Yeah.
I don't fully. I kind of agree. Whoever walks up the NFC is walking out with the belt. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of feel the same.
It's
It's not even a diss on the Patriots. It's more they're too young.
Literally.
They need more. Need more in the pass rush. Need more in the
I
weapons.
mean, this
That
isn't
Seahawks defense
football
is
related, but people said the
crazy.
same thing about OKC winning the title last year. The team's too young. They can't do it. But look, they won the championship.
I don't
That's
know
because
what we're talking
Halliburton
about.
tore his ace. That's because Halliburton tore his Achilles
They were going to
in the
lose
first.
that game regardless, Sammy.
No, dude.
They
if
were
Halliburton-
already losing when Halliburton went down.
They
Wait,
were-
Sam, is
the
Halliburton a dog?
He's a dog,
You don't know.
dude.
Only-
Listen.
There's only one. He's the only dog on that team.
I
Yeah,
don't know.
but
what
he
even sport
literally
we're
hit.
talking
I
about.
think it was 3 threes like back to back, and the Pacers were
Oh,
winning by I
basketball,
think
okay.
6 points. If he didn't get hurt, I think the Pacers would have won that game, dude. Like that, literally
We'll
in
never
that
know.
finals.
We'll
The
never
only
know.
reason why OKC won, I know this is off a tangent, is because they got sent to the free throw line like 100 times.
They kept fouling. Like, why would you keep fouling somebody that's been hitting free throws
There
consistently?
was a lot of those fouls that I was like, ain't no way that's a foul. Anyways,
Sam,
But
you
back
hate
to
refs
football.
more than anybody I've ever met.
yeah, but
Calling shit. Somebody stabbing somebody on the field. Stop it. Just let him play.
yeah, I think it'll be Rams Patriots. Realistically, I want the Seahawks to go.
That's another repeat
Yeah.
of a really boring Super Bowl that
One thing,
everybody
too,
complained about.
I don't
That
think.
one thing that a lot of people have not paid attention to is that the Patriots are 0-4 against the Broncos in the playoffs while facing the Broncos at like Broncos Field.
This generational curses can be broken.
They can
what's
be
the record-
broken.
What's the record against Jared Stidham though?
I don't know. Jared Stidham got drafted by the Patriots, so I don't know.
Probably 0-0, huh?
Yeah, probably 0-0.
Like, I get the history says one thing, but history can be changed and has been changed multiple times.
Oh, it has. Yeah. I think it'll be realistically, I think it'll be the Patriots beating the Broncos as much
I
as I
think
want
this
to see.
game's gonna suck.
I think the Broncos and Patriots game will suck. I think Patriots will win, but it's going to be like a probably 10. I think it'll be like a 13-7 or like a 16-7 game. It's going to be a low scoring game.
DeMario
much a low
Douglas going to
ball
have
roll.
his breakout game this game. and then he's not going to do anything else.
Yeah, because he's
years
going to
in?
break his ankles.
Wow.
I'm
Sammy
kidding,
just
I'm
wishing.
kidding.
Sammy
I'm
just.
kidding.
Sammy just
He's
wants my
wishing
team to
injuries.
just.
Boo!
Man, I get it. I'm a fan of America's most hated team. It's okay. I am.
That's
I
not
don't
the-
know about that anymore.
The America's
I
most
think
hated
we
team is
took
the
it.
Steelers, dude. No,
No,
I
it's
think the Steelers are
not.
the most hated team,
No,
bro.
it's
Nah.
I
not.
think it's us now.
Bro, I kid
Every
you
s-
not. Anytime I get asked what's my favorite football team and I say Patriots, I get dirty looks like I just kicked a freaking toddler, bro.
Bro, I'm the
I
same way. Every single year
really get
before the season
booed.
starts, like if the moment I see anybody talk about the Steelers, they're just like, this team is ass. They don't deserve to be in the league. I'm like, relax. I'm like, we don't even do anything. Like, we haven't won a playoff game in 8 years.
You don't even take a playoff spot. Fuck you.
Hey, the Chargers are turning into that. I'm just saying.
Yeah, kind of true. You're pretty accurate.
Yeah.
I think it's kind of tied between Chiefs and Patriots. I'm not gonna lie. Chiefs kind of taken some rain
Well,
the past couple years.
here recently since they've been like back to back to back. I'm just like I see how Patriots fans felt
Whoever
when people
winning the
see.
most,
Yeah, it's just
fuck
like
you.
get them out of here. I'm tired of seeing them in the freaking
I'm
Super
tired
Bowl.
of you.
It's like, well, do good. Like I can't.
Exactly. Have a good coach. How about that?
That's what I think. I think Patriots, Rams. I think Rams win. I think regardless whoever goes to the Super Bowl, it's going to be a close game. I don't see a blowout happening either way. I think the only way it probably would be a blowout is like not the Patriots are bad. If it's the Seahawks and Broncos, that's going to be a repeat of that Seahawks Broncos Super Bowl from years ago. That's going to be bad if the Broncos
I
make it
will
and go against
say-
the Seahawks.
No matter what, I think
Wasn't
Sam Darnold's getting a raise.
that was the Super Bowl where freaking Peyton put up like 42 points on those Seahawks.
No, that was the Super Bowl the Seahawks won. It was like 50
No.
something.
Yeah, it was like they put up 42 in like the first half.
Yeah,
So this
dude,
next
it
week,
was
I'm gonna go
like
pee real quick.
it was like belt to
Go ahead,
ass
man.
in that Super Bowl.
Either like 3 out of the 4 like matchups are gonna be like Super Bowl repeats. So
Oh,
it's gonna be interesting. Because all of the Broncos and the Rams have never been to a Super Bowl together.
they've never been to a Super Bowl, and then Broncos. I mean, that's the only one that's not. It can't be a rematch, yeah, because it's Broncos, Seahawks have been there, Patriots,
So
Rams, and
it'll be
Patriots,
Patriots,
Seahawks.
Rams, Patriots, Broncos, or Patriots, Seahawks. Like, I mean, not Patriots, Broncos, but like, yeah, it's 3 ways that a repeat could happen for the Super Bowl. But
Also, while we're waiting on Fuzz to come back, or Austin, I don't know why I call him Fuzz. Austin. Oh, he just came back. Damn, that was the quickest piss he's ever taken in his life. Oh, he can't hear me.
Hey, sorry.
I said that's the quickest piss he's ever taken in his life.
Yeah, I've had a piss since I got home. Sorry, had to.
that's wild. I would have been to that.
But
piss.
Yeah,
before
exactly. Y'all were talking about a Super Bowl I didn't know, so I was like, I'm gonna take the shot real quick.
Well, the Super Bowl that you didn't know was a Super Bowl that hasn't happened. So
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
what?
we're talking
you
about
talking
we're talking about a Broncos Rams
Rams.
Super Bowl. That,
Yeah, it's
I
never
thought you were
happened.
talking about a Seahawks Super Bowl. Peyton's putting something on points, 42.
No, it was
something like
it was the other way where it was the
I was thinking of the Panthers Broncos Super Bowl.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was the one where Peyton Manning was belt to
Peyton
ass.
Manning was
against
like,
Cam
"Yo, we got
Newton.
our ass whooped last year. We about to go into overdrive
Yeah.
this year."
Broncos. But before we move on to the Broncos, the Seahawks won 43-8 in that Super Bowl. It was bad.
43-8.
There was a
Yeah.
safety in that. Super Bowl.
Boring.
Yeah, there was a safety in that game, and it was bad. But I would say before we move on to our trivia, there's been a lot of coach movement going around. We got Kevin Stefanski on the Falcons. Don't know why he decided to go to a team that has a worse
So
quarterback, in
dumb.
my opinion. You got Harbaugh with the
He's gonna
concussion
get
twins.
booted after the first season. He's gonna get booted after the first season.
Oh yeah, you got Harbaugh.
The Atlanta's like sports culture down there is gonna show Kevin Stefanski that he's not cut out to be a coach anymore.
Oh yeah, and I will say I don't know what's going to happen with the new coach of the Browns, but I'm a little worried that Shedeur may not get that starting spot because I think Kevin Stefanski finally realized Shedeur is good, and that's why he kept him. Like after he finally let him play, and I think that with the new coach, there's like a slight chance that they could be like, we don't want Shedeur, and then the Browns are back to square one again. If the Brown,
I think Stefanski hated Shedeur more than anybody.
he did, but I think after
feel
he
like-
let him
like that-
start,
I feel like Shadeur's gonna be safe. He's
Yeah,
gonna
I
be
think
safe.
I think he played his way into at least having a good shot at being the QB next season.
And I
But we
mean,
got-
the Browns also kind of like screwed themselves on finding a head coach because they have some weird like. There's some circumstances that they have to like qualify first for, and yeah, they are not like reaching those qualifications right now.
Oh yeah, they got well, what other coaches we have moving around? Obviously, there was. I don't think we ever talked about it, but after the Steelers-Ravens game, like the season-ending game that put the Steelers in the playoffs, Harbaugh got fired. Long time coming. I think even if he won that game,
He was leaving.
he was leaving. He got fired. He is now coaching in New York with the Concussion Twins, so he's there.
The concussions, he just says no.
He
'Cause
just said he says nah.
Nah.
He goes to get a concussion test. He says, "No, I'm good." He said, "No, I got to check." He said, "He
He's
just
a
gets
nah,
off
I'm
the table."
good.
He's like, "No, I'm good."
Yo, Cam Scatterbo reminds me of freaking Thad from Blue Mountain State.
No, he really does. He really does. But
Plus,
you
if
got
you never watched that show, please watch it. It's great.
you
Blue
got
Mountain State?
Harbaugh there.
It's a football
trying to
show.
think.
Okay, I'll give it a shot then.
I don't remember other big moves. I know
Mike McCarthy,
Mike
the Steelers.
McDaniels. Mike McDaniels is the OC in LA now, right?
Yep, he's the OC for the Chargers.
still-
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. The
know
Steelers
he
got
could do
Mike
that.
McCarthy as the head coach. I don't know how I feel about it, but
I
You
know
got
how I
I
feel
feel
about it.
ass about that.
I know exactly how I feel about it. You
I
replace
go
a
from-
black Mike Tomlin with a white Mike Tomlin.
no, literally. I was going to say that
Look-
earlier, but I was like, I don't know if that's appropriate, but that's pretty much it.
You go
You
from
just
mid
color
to
swapped them,
mid
bro.
to
Yeah.
the same style of. It's just
Dude, it's that
Yeah.
Megamind meme. I've always been evil. And he clicks the watch and it just turns into Mike
Like-
Tomlin. It's literally that.
it's just Steelers. Like fuck, dude. Come on.
Like, I
They
was really.
coulda-
I wanted
had, like-
Brian Flores. I wanted him. That's who I wanted as our coach.
I feel like Brian
we
Flores would
interviewed
do
him.
well in Cleveland, to be honest.
He might
feel
go there.
Brian Flores no, he just signed an extension for Vikings. He's
Yeah, I
staying.
know, but
Oh,
like
he
he
did?
could have did
Okay.
real well
Brian
with
Flores-
Cleveland.
Why do people disrespect him? He's so good.
Dude, he's
Because
good.
he coached those freaking Dolphins, and the Dolphins were terrible under his tutelage.
You want to know who
Yeah.
I'm surprised hasn't gotten fired yet, and I'm genuinely shocked? I'm surprised D'Amico Ryan's kept his job, dude.
Why?
He's gone to
Kid,
the divisional playoffs so many times and lost.
Div-
But that's what I'm saying. Like,
How
I
many
thought
times
like
did Mike Tomlin go to wild card? Come on.
yes, but listen, if we're basing it off of like what happens, like look at the Bills. They've gone divisional conference so many times, and McDermott finally got fired. Like
After,
I
like,
feel like
That's honestly,
8
it's not
years?
all his fault though.
that's what I was saying with McDermott. That's not his fault. I don't think all of that's his fault. Him
Didn't
getting
the
And the
Texans
fired.
go
GM
0-4
The
this
GM
season?
said that he made his decision based off that Broncos game.
And that pissed
Didn't
me
the
off because
Texans
that
go
was
0-4 this season?
Yeah, they were
Yeah, they did.
kind of bad this year.
And
like,
then
I think it's
yeah.
the absolute opposite. No, D'Amico Ryan should not get fired. He turned the fucking ship around. Like,
Get that man a raise.
yeah,
I
exactly.
think-
They have vision with that bitch. Like, get the offensive line together, and you're probably good next season. Again, like I said.
I think if he goes and loses in the divisional round 2 more years in a row, I do think he might get canned. If
well,
he
2
can't
more
make
years,
it,
anybody can get fired in 2 years. Like,
Oh,
yeah.
anybody.
Very
But-
true.
on another note, we are now going to move on to our segment of trip. What were you going to say? You say something?
I was just gonna say, like, if Andy Reid had another bad season next year, they'd be like, Andy, you gotta get the fuck out of here. We gotta like it's just
I'm honestly surprised he wasn't like, you know what? I might just want to step down right
I
now.
don't know why he didn't want to step down, but maybe honestly,
Dr.
what I think
Eggman,
this season, Reed's gonna do it again. Bieniemy is gonna be OC again. I like Bieniemy a lot more than Matt Nagy. Matt Nagy fucking sucks.
The fact
And
that
then
you guys
Bieniemy
hired
might
him,
be head coach
yeah.
after this season.
But we are now on to our segment of trivia games. Today, our first trivia game, I will be hosting it. I have on my paper
Okay,
a list of
phone.
the
Phone
phone.
right here.
Dog, if Sammy would have thrown his phone at the fucking door, I would have lost my shit. Phone!
It just shatters against the door.
Phone! I don't have one anymore!
I don't have one.
I
I
would
pull out
cry.
like a, I
I
pull out a
would
phone.
Oh my
freaking cry,
God.
bro.
I just say phone. I pull out a fax machine. I got a fax machine. But I have
And
here a
Brick
list
killed
of
again.
the. Yo.
Wait, did you write it down?
Yeah, I went on my phone and then I wrote down the top
Okay. I didn't
the
know you
top
wrote it down.
15 rushers for this
Okay.
year. I will say there is a lot of them where
No,
I
no,
think
no,
there
no, 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 no.
was.
Oh,
No, I'm not saying names. I'm just saying yardages are separated, I think, for 2 of them by, like, 1 yard.
Oh, okay. Yeah, just tell us.
And
Give
he was
that
giving
dude,
numbers.
like, do the yards when you give it to us.
Yeah.
But
There's some of them. There's, I think, only 2 that literally were separated by, like, 1 yard. Like,
Okay.
the highest was, like, 1 yard higher than, like, the one below. So,
Alright.
whoever wants to go first, you can. But I will keep track of who guessed what. As well as you guys, in case, I mess up. But I will keep track for the most part. Who wants to? Austin, you want to go first?
James Cook.
James Cook,
Bitch.
number 1 on the list with
knew that.
1,621 yards. That was honestly, this year for rushing, there has been a lot of consistent halfbacks, but there's been a lot of them where I was kind of shocked they made it. Some of them I was genuinely like, James Cook did good this year. I just didn't think he did that good.
He was the number 1 rusher, and he didn't finish top 5 in fantasy running backs. That's crazy to me.
It makes no sense
That's
to me.
crazy to me.
That's wild.
All right, number 28 out in Indy.
Who?
Number 28 out in Indy. Oh, Mr.
I don't get the
Taylor.
reference.
Mr. Taylor.
I was like, I didn't hear out in Indy. All I heard was 28, and because it cut out, and I was like, huh? Yeah, Jonathan
I thought he
Taylor.
was about to hit you with some bullshit like DJ Giddens.
No. Jonathan Taylor is on the list at number 3. He has 1,585 yards, 15 short of second. Or
Derrick
10
Henry.
short. 10 short of second. You say Derrick Henry?
Yep.
Yep, he's number 2. He has
Okay.
1,595. He was just 10 points above. The moment Daniel Jones got hurt, I was like, Jonathan Taylor's not going to win MVP or Offensive Player of the Year. If Daniel Jones
It
stayed
sucks for
healthy,
him, yeah.
I
And
think Jonathan Taylor would
He
have won
wasn't
it.
going to win regardless because he's not a quarterback.
That's also
Offensive
true.
Player of the Year. He might have.
That maybe, but MVP
he was
is
cooking,
tough.
Yeah, no, he
Yeah.
was cooking. I think you said
Please
Cincinnati.
don't.
It's your turn.
Christian McCaffrey.
Christian McCaffrey is in 8th with 1,202 yards.
Bijan Robinson.
Bijan Robinson is in 4th with 1,478 yards. So you guys have 1 through 4 and then 8.
Okay. I kind of want to get a lower one to know a scale.
Right.
The 2 lower ones, honestly.
No, don't tell us.
Yeah.
I just want to. But like, I'm kind of thinking to myself, like, okay, can I hit a name that's like,
I think Dupree, it's your turn.
yeah.
Dang.
Fuck, this is harder than I thought.
Yeah.
I got the top guys, but now I'm even questioning like some stars, and I'm like,
I will say there's a lot of obvious names here that if you list them, it doesn't hurt to list them.
DeAndre Swift.
DeAndre Swift, number 12 on the list. Good pull, 1,087 yards. He was 5 yards ahead of 13.
So 15 is probably like 1,000.
Yeah, I'd say 1,000.
Javonte
Yeah.
Williams.
Javonte Williams is number 9 with 1,201.
What the fuck?
He was 1 below McCaffrey. 1,201. He was a dog, dude. Like, I was so upset.
I just thought he had a lot of touchdowns. He had a good season, but
I
he
think the
wasn't, like-
Broncos letting him go was the worst decision. One of the worst decisions they made. He should have stayed there. He was a good halfback.
He just wasn't breaking off runs. That's why I
Yeah.
was questioning it.
Jameer Gibbs.
So right now we got
Oh,
Who?
good pull.
who?
Gibbs. Jameer.
Jameer Gibbs, number 7, 1,223.
That was my
So
dog this year
far,
in fantasy, so I had to
We
say
got
that.
let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Austin it's actually tied at 4-4.
We done already hit 8 of these people already.
You got 1 through 4, and then you got 7 through 9, and then you got 12.
Saquon. I'll just run it.
Saquon, number 10, 1,140 yards.
Okay, it don't
That
take
was
much to
one.
get on this list. He's gonna play every game. Okay.
My thing that shocked me was I didn't think Saquon made it because he had such a lackluster season where I was like, nah, I'm like, there's
as long
no
as you're
way.
healthy and you're playing, I think
Yeah.
you made it.
Just for poops and giggles, Samaj Perine.
Samaj Perine is not on this list. Let me look at my phone to see where he actually is listed.
He's probably like number 30.
Well, because I am.
I had to get it off my chest because he's been on my mind, brother. I don't know why.
Samaj Perine, I went to like quite literally the second page, and he's not even on the second
I don't
page.
know
So
why,
I
but
highly
Samaje,
doubt it.
yeah,
he's
I'm not
always
gonna
on my
keep
fucking
scrolling.
bench for some reason. Come on. Oh, never mind. I think my phone on my bed. My bad.
All right.
Goofy.
But
A
that
chain.
you said Devon A-Chain, he is
Yep.
number 5 at 1,350 yards. The gap between him and Bijan from 4th and 5 is crazy. Bijan had 1,478 and A-Chain at 1,350. That was
Okay.
like almost a 100-yard gap.
All right, who do we have?
You have 1 through 5, you have 7 through 10, and then you have 12. So you're missing 6, 11, 13 through 15.
Kyron Williams.
Kyron Williams, number 6 at 1,252. So you currently have right now 1 through 10, and you need 11 and then 13 through 15.
Tony Pollard.
Tony Pollard, number 13, 1,082 yards.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, you played every game. You probably won that. I remember having like 2 pretty good games near the end of the season. So I'm like, he had those. It's like, he probably won that mug.
Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think. Yeah, Austin, I think has 7. Dupree, you have 5, I believe.
I should be one behind.
You should be one. Well, no. Well, I just answered one. So it's your turn. So
Because you missed one.
I will be one behind if I get this.
Yeah,
one.
yeah. If you get this one, you'll
That's
be one
accurate
behind.
right
Yeah,
now,
yeah, yeah.
but-
And I'm gonna guess that boy from Green Bay, Josh Jacobs.
Josh
Good
Jacobs?
pull.
Oh, he's not on that paper. Damn. I'm
He's
screwed.
not.
Josh Jacobs.
I guess he missed a couple weeks.
Yeah.
Josh
That's
Jacobs is number 18, so he's like just
Okay.
barely off the list. Yeah, he had. Let me see. Where's his yards real quick? He had. Let's see. Wait. Hold up. Yeah, Josh Jacobs, my bad. He was number 20, excuse me. He had 929 yards. So he was like almost hitting that 1,000 marker, but he didn't quite hit it. So Dupree still has 5. Austin, if you get 1. Wait,
You
hold on,
lock
let me
me
see.
out. And that's game.
I think maybe, because wait, if Austin gets 8 and then say. Yeah, no, Austin has to. Dupree, you have to get 1 to stay in the game. If Austin gets 1 this
Yep.
game.
And
Yeah.
I might not get it.
I will say you might, because these last 3 are
'Cause I've
tricky.
been slacking this year when it comes to this stuff.
I'm struggling. Oh.
Oh.
Damn, I'm fucked. Who else got 1,000 rushing yards? Oh, Jalen Warren.
Jalen Warren.
He's looking at his phone. He's not on that
No!
paper.
Jalen Warren is number 19. He was above Josh
You
Jacobs. He
whore!
had 958. I thought Jalen Warren was gonna be on the list too, but he wasn't.
Fuck, I thought I had like a dude. I thought I had a crazy pool there.
What
I
about,
knew he had over
what
1,000.
about Travis Etienne?
Number 11. 1,107 yards.
That's the other one I was thinking about. I was like, it got to be a running back in
Travis
Jacksonville.
Etienne had probably his best season. I don't think he's ever done this good. At least I can't remember. I could be wrong, but I think this has been his best season. So Dupree now has 6, so this is still a game. If Austin misses 1, Dupree gets another, then it goes basically the last point wins it.
You got it, Fuzz. Come on.
I'm just going to put a piece of paper across the screen saying, this is the answer. There's like one I'm surprised none of you guessed.
Rico Dowdle.
Number 14,
Bad.
96 yards. That's why I was
Oh
like, I
my
was surprised
God.
no one said him because I
I
didn't
would
think he was
never-
on the list.
But he only had like 4 good weeks. I would have picked Jalen Warren over him any day.
I will say this. So Austin has 8. Dupree, I'll give you redemption. If you can guess the 15th person, we'll go into sudden death, and then you each, like, out of those 15, will say one of them, and whoever has the I was gonna say like most touchdowns, but I want to do some sudden death. I want Dupree to have a redemption here. I just don't know what we'll do if it goes to sudden
I've
death.
lost both trivia so far, and I might lose this third one. But Kenneth Walker.
No, I love that guess. He's not on the list. I think. Let me see where
I'm
he's
dead
played.
ass. That was my next guess. I'm so serious.
Kenneth Walker was 16. He was just off the list. Just off the list.
I hate it here.
What I'll do is if
Brees Hall.
Brees Hall, he's number 15. You got it. 1,065 yards.
I thought his season fucking sucked. I would have picked Warren over him any day.
That's
Brees
why I was
Hall did that
saying
much?
there was like, yeah, that's why I was saying there is some halfbacks where I was like, how the hell did they make this list?
Oh my god. I guess they would down 30 every game, just hand it off in the
Go
game.
ahead. Get your little
Alright.
chance.
Next little trivia game that I made up is
good game, baby.
that was a good game between the both of you. I'm not gonna lie, Dupree, both of you were cooking. I was like, this is gonna go down the wire, and then it just, I honestly thought those
had
last
it.
Started
three.
out like we missed like 3 back to back, and I was like, oh
Yeah.
no.
I had it and I fucked it up, and you hit the. I don't even remember who you hit. It was after Josh Jacobs pulled.
It
And
was,
I said, no,
ETN?
I don't have anybody else.
I think after I guessed ETN, he was like, all right.
Yeah. After
We got a game,
it was
we got a
ETN.
game.
I was like, I ain't got nobody.
So
I'm about to guess
on-
fucking Kareem Hunt over here. I don't know.
On this note card, or this sticky note, I have written down 8 halfbacks from the Twins.
Oh, okay.
You guys are gonna you're gonna blind pick 3 of them to keep, and 5 of them you cut.
Okay. I've seen this.
And I'm gonna pick through them randomly. I wrote down there is a lot of these are good. There's some of them that there should be obvious you don't keep them. I will say you're not gonna. I put a lot of good names on here.
I got you.
This is all these names. You all should know these halfbacks.
Okay,
I made sure I
okay.
pick halfbacks where it's notable.
So
The
we're
first
just
one,
saying like the best player, right?
it's just
Who-
what
The
who
top
would
3 we would keep and the 5 that we would cut.
Yeah,
Okay,
and
got it.
2010s is like literally 2010 through like 2019. So that's
we
like
have to agree.
halfbacks from, yeah. So you
Okay,
have to
okay.
agree. So you'll pick 3, and then I'll say the 5 you didn't pick. And
Oh
if
my
you want to
God.
say them, you can. So the number 1 I'm going to list off for 2010s is Frank Gore. And this isn't just
Oof.
specifically in 2010. It's not specifically in a year.
Oof.
It's throughout the years from 2010 through
Oof.
2019, because that's the 2010s.
I say cut.
You cut Frank Gore?
Yeah, Frank wasn't like elite.
I'd agree
elite
with
in my
that.
opinion.
He was there for longevity. He was-
Longevity.
yes.
But really have like the high.
I really
seasons.
wish he would have stayed in the league long enough to
Yeah.
play with his son.
Yeah, me too.
I wanted him to have his LeBron moment.
And I love Frank Gore. He got mopped by Le'Veon Bell in that boxing match, though.
All right, so you cut Frank Gore. Next one, Mark Ingram.
Big trust.
Yeah, he was a solid halfback in the 2010s, man.
But he
might
was
not.
just-
He was a. He was a
His
solid
heyday was with the
halfback.
Saints, though.
He's not my style of running back, so I'd cut. Do you have any more motion on this? I think we have some better options here.
I
think
feel
we
like
have
we
some better
do. I feel like we
Okay.
do, but
I say if you
wanna-
guys tie, you can just
can
do rock paper
Now,
scissors.
Can I
feel-
look up something? Can I look up something for Mark Ingram?
Sure.
What are you looking
sure.
up?
I'm just looking up some stats of his.
Because he had his seasons for the time, since this is before halfbacks were like, going like crazy. Like this is around where I think like the highest you saw halfback go rushing was probably like, 1,400 yards maybe? Like you didn't see anyone go for like 1,700 yards in a season. Adrian Peterson in total between postseason and regular season had, those yards, but like regular season wasn't crazy. And I think Mark Ingram was pretty consistent at what he was doing. Because I think like from 2010 to 2019, he had like a couple 1,000 plus yard rushing seasons where it wasn't
2016,
like.
2017 was his like best years.
Mm.
But for the most part, I thought he was consistent. He wasn't,
I know
garbage,
him
but
and Camaro were like.
he was like, if you wanted
It
somebody,
was like they were like a mean 1-2 punch.
yeah.
I'd
say-
I'd cut.
I'd
If you
cut
guys
him.
tie,
Yeah, I'd cut
okay,
him.
you're gonna cut. I would say if you guys ever tie, you'll just rock paper scissors, like just through
He's
the
gonna get some
camera.
water real quick.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, if you tie, you'll just rock paper scissors in the camera. All right, next one,
San Pellegrino.
Yeah.
Matt Forte,
Mm.
Bears halfback.
I don't know who that is.
Solid. He was a
He's
good
dog.
halfback.
He was
a
the
dog.
dog.
Okay,
That's why I was like, I put a good
All right,
bit of names
we done
on
cut
here.
what? We done cut like 3, right?
You
Already?
cut
Two.
2. You cut 2. So you got
Frank
3 more
Gore
you
and,
can cut.
We cut Frank Gore
Mark
and
Ingram.
Mark Ingram.
Yeah.
I'm cool with keeping Matt Forte.
Keep Matt Forte.
I will put this on you. I'll give you the credit. Like we can keep him if you think he's a dog.
I'm cool with keeping Matt Forte.
Okay,
He
okay.
was,
All
I
right.
love
Gore
we have
was
this one.
definitely
We
a
can keep him.
dog.
So you guys kept Matt Forte. All right, mate. This is gonna be a gimme for the next one, but Adrian Peterson.
Keep.
Definitely keep
Easy keep. All right.
Like the last offensive player, not a quarterback, to win MVP.
Exactly.
I'm keeping him.
Played
All
forever.
right. Next one. This is gonna be a tricky one to think about.
Wait, so we only have 4 more and we get to keep 1 more, so just think about that, okay?
You only get to keep 1 more, and there's 4 you can choose from. Next one,
Okay.
Le'Veon Bell.
Cut.
Get him out of here.
You sure?
Get him out of
Cut
here.
immediately. Not even
Get
think
him
about
out of here.
All
it.
right.
The boxer, cut him.
I'm just saying, from like 2013 to 2018, he was that guy. He was a dog.
He had an elite defense, an elite offensive line, an elite quarterback. When he went to the Jets, he fucking sucked. That
Alrighty,
was
so
my first
you
year of fantasy.
guys have 2 more cuts, and you can only keep 1 more.
Okay.
Todd Gurley.
Prime Gurley was nice, but I think we get better options on the next 2. But Prime Gurley, Sean McVay, 40 touches a game, he was good.
He was
40
a dog.
is a game, though.
Yeah, dude, they were feeding him
Honestly,
the rock.
that was the Sean McVay that said, I have 1 running back, and I will grind him till he dies, and he killed Gurley to death.
And then he went to the
You know-
Broncos and just disappeared in the
No, he
mediocrity.
went to the Falcons. Remember they fell on the goal line?
Yeah,
then
who went to
he
the?
went to the Broncos.
Yeah.
I think.
I was thinking
I'd say
Melvin
cut.
Gordon too.
Oh, okay. I got you.
You guys want to use you want to use a cut on him?
I'd say cut. I think we got better options.
Yeah, cut him.
Cut him? All right. Next
Okay, we
one,
got-
I feel like this is going to be an easy cut, and you'll keep the last one. Next one, Peyton Hillis.
Cut that motherfucker.
Yeah, he had 1 good season and he was a cover athlete. Get him out of here.
Cut
All
him.
right, you guys chose wisely because the last one you kept was fucking beast mode, Marshawn Lynch.
Yo, me and Queen cooked on that shit. Come here, baby.
I'm not going to lie. The ones I thought you were going to keep was going to be Lynch, AP, and Le'Veon Bell because Le'Veon Bell, out of the rest of them, was like had really consistent years.
No.
It was between Le'Veon Bell and Todd
Bro.
Gurley.
Dead ass. I think we kept the best 3.
I'm
No,
just
those
saying.
are solid. Those are solid.
Marshawn Lynch, the only Super Bowl winner on that list too. So
Yeah. Now, I have another one. This will be the last one because I wrote this down. This
Okay.
is
Yeah, we're getting
rushing
close to
leaders,
130.
and this will go quick. I only picked, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I picked 6 halfbacks from the 2010 year. And
Oh,
you
fuck.
guys are basically, I'm going to give that halfback's name, and you're going to guess how many yards you think they rushed. The closest will get the point.
Okay, I'm
from
gonna
the
lose,
2010
but
season.
okay.
From the 2010 season. These are also like halfbacks where
I
if you
was
think
in
about
fucking
it,
dumb-
if you think about it, you
I
can
was
kind of
a
gauge
year
like,
out of high school, dog.
Okay.
I was
like
freshly 19.
Let's
So-
just cook. We got it. Come on.
first one I'm gonna say,
Okay.
or don't allow if I'm allowed to say this name, but Ray Rice.
Ooh.
How many yards do you think he had?
Ooh, right.
I don't know. I'm gonna price is right this shit. $9.99.
$9.99.
Ray Rice in 2010, I say he was close to 1,300.
I will say I don't know if I should count this because I didn't mention like saying you would get it if you went over. Dupree, you went over, but I think you were definitely closer because he had 1,220. Dupree, you were closer.
No.
No,
Pretty
no,
wins
no.
That. I was just price running as
Yeah.
like I don't know, so I'm gonna try to
Yeah.
guess.
He was
So
closer.
Dupree-
The fuzz was closer then.
No, you
Austin
said
was closer?
1,300. You said
Yeah, you said
it was
you were like
$1,200.
$100. Austin
said
said
$9.99.
$9.99.
Yeah, but you said he had what, 1,027?
1,220.
1,200.
Oh, 1,227.
220,
Okay. All right,
yeah,
all right,
yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, I'll take
Appreciate
it.
you trying to.
Yeah,
Give
Dupree
me-
got
I
that
I
did-
one.
didn't hear the hundreds
No,
spot.
I got you.
This one is your dog, Austin. Jamal Charles.
Ooh, Mr. Autism.
2010.
Hell
yeah.
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 All right, pre-go source this time.
I'll give you a hint. He was the rushing leader that year.
All right, pretty good Swiss that time.
I say 15.
1,500. All right, Austin, what do you have?
1501.
Dupree won by 1 yard. It was 1467. That is the craziest shit.
Put me in the game, coach. I'm winning that freaking that.
Woo, that shit's crazy.
Oh no,
All
first
right.
that.
And now, speak of the devil, two of these names actually were mentioned before. I'm gonna go with this one because this one's gonna be an interesting pull for this year. Oh, I gotta wait. Austin's fucking dead. He's gone.
I'm fine. I got a Charlie horse. Just keep going.
Next name, Frank Gore. Mind you, this was Jets Frank Gore. I will say that. This was Jets Frank Gore.
Oh, so he was out here getting busy. All right.
Mm-hmm. This was honestly probably, I'd say, in this like
896.
You said 896?
Yeah.
All right, Dupree, what'd you say?
Say 1027.
1027. And
Oh
Austin,
my God.
Ouch.
Austin, you said what was 896?
My ass.
He did.
896.
Yeah.
Austin was 43 yards off. He won that one. It was 853.
Fuck yeah.
That was a pull. Like you said 896, and I was like, that's crazy. You were that close.
Said Jets. I'm like, they suck. He didn't
That's
rush.
They've only had one good season, and that's when they beat the Patriots in that divisional game.
All
right.
Yeah, Charlie was, and I flipped my chair.
Jesus. Hold up. I need to go look at something real quick to make sure I wrote this down right.
Oh, one thing, it is hot.
Okay, next name, Peyton Hillis. He was number 11, by the way. So he was in the top 15 that year. This was probably, I think this was like his best year, if I recall.
This was Browns Peyton Hillis, right?
Yeah, I think this was the year he got drafted.
I'm going to go a flat 1,100.
1,100?
Because the boy was bulldozing.
I'm going to go 1175.
1175? Austin was 2 yards off. It was 1177. That's so crazy.
Like, he went crazy that 1 year, and then just like
no way you said
tapered
1175. That is so
I don't
wild.
even know who he is. I'm not going.
He's the cover athlete for Madden 11.
I knew that, and then he never had a good season again.
And never had a good day because the Madden curse hit him so hard.
Right now, you guys are tied at 2 apiece, and one of you, like, somebody needs to get these next 2 to win. If you both get the next 2, then it's a tie, obviously.
Okay.
So next name, Shady.
Was this Buffalo Shady or Eagle Shady?
I believe this was Eagle Shady. Let me double check. This was Eagle Shady. Yeah, no, this was Eagle Shady.
All right, I'm gonna go 1275.
1275. And also, you said 1375.
1325.
1325. Dupree won because his was 1,200. It was 1,080. So Dupree got that.
Fuck.
So Austin, you got to win this, and then this ends in a tie. I don't know how you guys want to do the tiebreaker, but next one, LeGarrette Blount or Blount.
Was that Patriots Blunt, or was this Tampa Bay Blunt?
I need to double check.
Was this Patriots Blunt? If this was Patriots Blunt, he ain't doing it. If this was Buccaneers Blunt,
this was Buccaneers because he was number 17 on the list. He was like barely off the top 15 that year.
All right, okay. 962.
9. All right, Austin, you got to make a decision here.
63.
Austin wins by a yard. It was 1,007. It's a tie.
You really did outplay me by just prices right.
Austin said, "I'm gonna do a yard, so there's no way I
don't know a single." I know Shady McCoy, but I don't know any
LeGarrette Blount's
else.
Claim to fame was him knocking out that Boise State quarterback.
All right, for the tie,
but that's it.
For the tiebreaker,
just remember, Fuzz.
Yo, relax.
For the tiebreaker, real quick, Actually, I was wrong. Jamal Charles was not the rushing leader. That was Arian Foster that year. I was wrong about that. I
So
apologize.
he lied. So Sammy loses.
I
We
lied
win.
about the rushing leader because I forgot it was Arian Foster that year. But with Arian Foster being the rushing leader, the tiebreaker would be, since you guys don't have your phones, how many rushing touchdowns he had. Closest to it, even going over.
Who,
will-
Arian Foster that year?
Arian
What'd you
Foster.
say? Even going over? What?
Even if you go, I will say going over, if you go over it, you lose. So
Okay, so
you have
Price
to be
is
careful.
right.
Yeah,
Price is
definitely.
right. So
Closest without
closest
going
without
over.
going over. Yeah.
Okay.
All right,
So
Arian
what sucks-
Foster 2010.
Yeah.
Who goes first?
You got the
It's up
last
to you
answer
guys.
right, so you go first.
No,
That
that
is
don't
true,
make
yeah.
sense. You'd go first. If I got the last one right, you go first.
All right, I'm gonna say he had 28 touchdowns.
28 touchdowns. God. All right.
Wait.
Go one.
Say 21.
No,
I'll
he
go
said
one.
one. He
You
said
go one
$1.
touchdown.
He literally $1'd me, bro.
I think he went over, so I'm gonna go one.
Well, I mean, yeah, he went over. It was 16 touchdowns. Dude,
Sammy
28.
said. You said what?
Yeah, like
No,
you
I'm saying
can't
Price
you
is right.
can't
Are we playing
react
Price is
that
Right?
way after I make a statement, bro. You just made me want to
I'm
change
sorry.
my answer instantly.
You caught me off guard because I was like, you really think he had a LaDainian Tomlinson season? No one's ever going to have
I
it.
did think that, but I just knew it was. I'm like, if he had
I'm
a
just saying,
quarterback
Arian
season,
Foster was
fuck, you
Foster
know?
was that guy until he
No,
started.
he was. I know of him.
And until he started like going down some weird pipeline with all these conspiracy theories.
Oh,
I
yeah,
do
for
think
sure.
next time though, we should have whiteboards to flip.
Whiteboards to flip?
So
I mean, I don't have one on me. I mean, I
mean,
have paper I could
kid,
write
I
on.
can
and
get
then-
one.
That works too. Just something
Actually, I
want to
see some. Like, if I.
As a
if I
matter
wrote
of
one.
fact, hold up.
Just because honestly, I do think I beat Pre because I Price is Right him. Like I didn't.
See, but what sucks, though,
You have any
It's
I
markers?
like-
got a
You have
stylus
marker-
on my phone, so I could just be like,
but
I have
just
marker, but it's
something
like if I put
that.
the paper in, though, it's going to make it backwards. So it's going to be hard to tell what the number is.
I mean, still, we'll know. Like,
I
just
mean-
something like that, just so like.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
Because
can- I think you can
did
set your-
win because I just.
you
Have
you
a one
be
better.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
he
should've
said right. That's how you play Price is Right. I'm just like.
I get it,
I
I
was
get it,
confused.
Yeah.
but you didn't really try.
I didn't know. That's the. I didn't know. So
All right.
You didn't try.
I don't know who Arian Foster is. I don't know who fucking
Look, watch
Peyton
the
Hillis
tape.
is.
Watch the tape.
Watch the
All
tape.
right, Peyton
I'm-
Hillis walked so Cam Scatterboo could run.
Got you.
Yeah, Cam Scatterboo is going to be like the next Peyton Hillis, but he's not going to fizzle out, I hope, and he's going to be good. That's pretty much what's happening with Cam
Because Peyton
Scatterboo.
Hillis also played in New York for a little
He
bit.
did.
Okay.
But that's all the... Unless there's
Everybody
another
watching- I
trivia
started
that
watching
you...
football in 2019, so
I've
That's
been
true
watching
as well.
football
Tough.
since, like...
a little
I'd say
tough.
like my like memory for being solid,
Mm.
like 2000, I'd say like 2000, like 6 or 7 and back. Not very good, but like I say for me, like really good is probably like 2010 and up. For the most part, I'm pretty solid with that knowledge.
I'm aging myself. The first game I ever watched was the Patriots Panthers Super Bowl.
Yeah.
In
I
like
think my
Oh.
thousands, in the early 2000s.
I think
that's
my
what got me into football. I was like, oh, the Patriots won that game. That's my team. So
Mhm.
I'm trying to think what game got me into. I can't think of the moment. But is there any other trivia games you guys would want to do if you have anything set up?
I'll have to do some searching, but we could honestly, if I can do like a screen share type situation on here, we could do a grid game.
Yeah.
I'm down. If there's a way to screen. Oh, I think there is. There's a button at the bottom.
Yeah.
You see where it says share? Yeah. We can do a grid game. I'm down.
So yeah, I'll set up the grid game next session.
Yeah, definitely.
I bet.
Big bet.
Well, if that's all for today.
Oh,
That's
hey.
all I had. I had did my 2 trivia games. Next week we'll talk about
The
His
championship
honor-
games.
Oh,
we'll talk about Super Bowl game, outcomes of the championship games. We'll talk about because I think not next week but the week after we'll have
When's the Pro Bowl? I want to watch that.
Pro Bowl is next weekend. I meant to say going to be a special episode when we have our podcast next week because not only are we going to talk about the Super Bowl, not only are we going to talk about the conference game, we are going to talk about something brand new. We're going to give Royal Rumble predictions in this bitch because
Ew.
that's coming up.
That's
yeah,
next
Royal Rumble
weekend.
predictions.
It's next
Ah.
weekend. So next on Friday, we'll give our Royal Rumble picks, who we think is going to win the Rumbles. And there's only, I think, like 4 matches, so it'll take like maybe 5 minutes. But we'll add that in there as like a little surprise.
Fun episode.
Fun episode.
Yeah.
Imagine. All right, well, it's been Pre
It's been fuzz.
It's been Sam.
signing off.
Ah.